What type of practice should you open as a nurse practitioner? There are so many options. The world is honestly your oyster. So in this video, I'm going to break down a few ways to think about which direction to take when deciding what type of practice you want to start. Hi, I'm Dr. Annie. I'm the founder of Collaborating Docs. We help entrepreneurial nurse practitioners get matched with fabulous collaborating physicians. Today is all about finding the right type of practice for you personally to open. So the first point I want to make on this topic is to follow your heart. So whatever you get the most excited about, the most jazzed, the most jumping out of bed and excited in the morning, that is what you need to do. So if you absolutely love little babies and all the fun that comes with newborns, you better go to school to be a pediatric nurse practitioner or a neonatal nurse practitioner and just eat that up and start a practice helping those type of children. If you just are fascinated by mental health, go get your PMHNP. Now, let's say you decide, or maybe you already are a family nurse practitioner, the most common type of nurse practitioner. You now are just ready to open the doors to a practice. Maybe you want to do primary care, right? You want to see patients of all ages for all problems, well care, everything under the sun. You can do that. But even as a family nurse practitioner, you can specialize. You can do aesthetics, you can do weight loss, you can do hormone replacement therapy, wellness clinics. Again, the world is your oyster. So you get to decide what gets the blood flowing and absolutely go with that. So you may want to reflect on things that interested you in medicine and health as a child, a teenager, a young adult, like whatever conditions, whatever types of patients, you just had a more positive feeling about. You're going to be doing this for a long time. You want to focus on what excites you. So second topic is the practice setting. So nowadays, you could do a fully virtual practice. It's very accepted. We're many years removed from COVID. So nothing has changed. Virtual care is here to stay. So you could do a fully telemedicine-based practice, or you could do a fully in-person brick and mortar practice, or you could do a hybrid practice where there's some of each. So for that part, you definitely want to kind of think, do you want to work from home? Do you want to go into work? People have definite preferences, one versus the other. Do you like examining patients directly? Or do you kind of like the challenge of having to do certain things through Zoom? Are you a bit undecided? Well, maybe start with hybrid, and then when you decide your preference, kind of go in that direction. And the third thing I'd like to chat about on this video is to really consider your skill set. Like, what are you actually really, really good at? So maybe in your clinical training or previously as a nurse, or really just any time, what did people compliment you on? Was it doing procedures? Or are you someone that stays far away from procedures? Is it really talking to people and educating them and coaching and mentoring, motivating? Like maybe you'd be better with sort of the wellness space. So you really want to take a hard look. And if it's hard to do it introspectively, ask prior professors, mentors, your spouse, your sister, what do you see me good at? What do you think are my strengths? And help them identify that for you. So again, in summary, you have so many options between focusing on bread and butter primary care versus specializing into a niche. You could do your practice virtually, in person, or both. And then you always want to follow your heart and your skill set. Hopefully this gave you some good food for thought, and I will see you next time.